He was investigated for murder, then disappeared for 20 years, leaving behind only clues. Every year, over 600,000 people go missing in the United States. Most are found. Some are never seen again. But what happens when the missing person is a murder suspect, and the only thing he leaves behind is a trail of clues and silence? Join me as I dive into the mystery of a man who was investigated for murder and then vanished for 20 years. Can I piece together the clues he left behind? His name was Ethan Kessler, a quiet 33-year-old software engineer from rural Pennsylvania. In the spring of 2003, he became the prime suspect in a brutal murder. But just as investigators closed in, Ethan disappeared. No credit card use, no travel records, no digital footprint. For 2 decades, he was a ghost, until a single envelope, discovered in a thrift store Bible, cracked the case wide open. Ethan lived a low-profile life, tech-savvy, introverted, and rarely social. He spent most days working remotely and visiting his mother on weekends. Everything changed on April 17, 2003, when a woman named Claire Morrison, a local art teacher and Ethan's former girlfriend, was found dead in her home. The scene was violent, blunt force trauma, signs of struggle, and a cryptic message scrawled in charcoal on the wall. "You left. I didn't." There were no witnesses, no forced entry, and police found Ethan's fingerprints on a glass inside her sink. Ethan was brought in for questioning, but released hours later due to lack of hard evidence. The next morning, when police returned with a warrant, Ethan was gone. His apartment was pristine. Nothing packed. Passport still there. Phone left charging by the bed. It was like he stepped out for coffee and never came back. But over the years, odd things surfaced. A handwritten postcard mailed to his sister in 2009 from Canada, unsigned. A vague online forum post in 2013 describing a man living under borrowed time with unfinished business back east. And most chilling of all, a Bible donated to a thrift store in 2022. Inside it was a letter tucked between Psalms and Proverbs. "I didn't kill Claire, but I saw who did. And if I speak, I die next." The letter was verified as authentic by handwriting experts. But it left more questions than answers. Who was Ethan running from? And why hide for 20 years without clearing his name? In late 2023, a man matching Ethan's description was captured on CCTV footage at a remote bus station in Idaho. He was helping an elderly woman carry a duffel bag. The footage was grainy, but a birthmark on his wrist matched Ethan's. He looked older, tired, but unmistakably him. Authorities raced to the scene, but by the time they arrived, the man was gone. A note had been left in the duffel bag. The past always catches up, but not today. Ethan Kessler remains one of America's most elusive figures, a suspect, a witness, or perhaps a scapegoat. 20 years later, the truth still hasn't caught up, but the trail he left is getting warmer. And someone, somewhere, knows what really happened to Claire Morrison. What do you think happened to Ethan? Was he hiding from guilt or from something darker? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you're hooked on unsolved mysteries like this, watch our next episode about a live stream that caught something no one noticed until it was too late. Subscribe to Crime Unmasked. Twisted true crime every week.